Hello everybody, welcome back to Battletech. The plan for today is we do the next story mission, and depending on how much time we have left later on, we might do another side quest. So this is the plan for today. We're gonna go ahead and do the duty for Lord Carosas, and we have to intercept a dropship of some sort. Now I got some messages from you in the comments, which I highly appreciated. Feedback is always good, and you said that I shouldn't do the whole missile spam thing because it's kind of boring. But you know what? Early on, it's relatively effective, and I wanna make it so that my lance gets stronger by acquiring more salvage and such. But I get this. Okay, so I'm actually working towards something later on where I can just deal more pinpoint and more efficient damage when it is not that important to get better mechs anymore. And just to get slightly into that direction already, I have refit my dragon for something like this. I have an AC-10 here, AC-10++. We've got 2 medium lasers, 2 small lasers, and 2 tons of ammo with almost max armor. So this is gonna be my frontliner, my dedicated frontliner, which can start shooting very early on because we have the AC-10++ here. And on top of it, the AC-10 deals 70 damage. And 70 makes it so that you can actually get a headshot. So 45 armor in head plus 16 structure is actually 63. And since we have 70 damage, we can instantly knock out the target by just destroying the cockpit, and this is what I'm going for here. You definitely need the upgraded AC-10 to do so, because this gives you the 10 damage needed, otherwise you would only deal 60 damage. But yeah, this is what we have here. We have the small lasers for super close range encounters here. This is gonna be again our brawler, and maybe we're gonna go ahead and do some melee here. What I also did is I upgraded my pilots into the tactics path, so that I get the cold shot bonus. So this is what I'm gonna go for. Again, you can get salvage easily by just knocking enemies over and incapacitate the pilot, or you could just go for headshots, which is super good. As soon as you get tactics level 6, you get access to the cold shot bonus, which makes it so that you hit a specific component easier. At 9 points tactics, you get the cold shot mastery, which gives you an even greater bonus. So yeah, that's what I'm aiming for right now. And this is basically it. So let's go ahead and take the next contract here. Served cold. Travel to Smithon's moon and destroy an armed smuggler's dropship for Lord Carosas. Now that's what we do today here. So, Anveld, in orbit, first moon of Smithon. As you heard, House Carosas has suffered greatly at the hands of the Directorate. We can't change that, but we can show Lord Carosas that we are his allies and that our word can be trusted. We need his help with our data archives, yes, but that isn't why I agreed to this mission. If we are to prevail against the Directorate, we must unite the founding houses under the Restoration's banner. Without their support, we'll have no way of replacing our losses. Understood, Lady Arano. Let's get into the specifics of this job he's given us. I seem to remember something about a dropship. She's called the New Grange. She's a transport vessel. Ostensibly civilian, named for an old line of yard ships. The New Grange has been certified for commercial flight in the Directorate, the Capellan Confederation, and the Taurian Concordat. In all other ways, she's completely unremarkable. At least that's what her official paperwork says. And what's the real story? The New Grange is running weapons into the Oregon Reach to supply the Directorate's war effort. Her crew has been using an old commercial port on Anvil to fuel up between trips. Ships like this one could help to explain the Directorate's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. According to the intel we've been given, the New Grange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attacking her directly will be a waste of time. Thankfully, Lord Madara has found us an alternative approach. The Anvil fueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't a hardened target, but its components can't withstand a sustained attack. If we go in while the New Grange is refueling and blow the station's primary fuel reservoir, her armor won't count for much. The resulting explosion will smash her like an egg. Seems like a workable plan. Let's move forward. Hang on a second, boss. If this job were as easy as blowing up a fuel tank, Carosas would have done it himself already. So, what's the catch? I mean, why send us after such an easy target? Lord Carosa sent her the last remnants of his personal guard after the New Grange 2 weeks ago. A lance of hardened Mechwarriors. They were summarily destroyed, a complete loss. There were no survivors. Sounds like an unusually heavy security detail for a smuggling operation. What's going on here? It's bizarre, I agree, but we have only Lord Carosa's word to go on. Okay, and he didn't personally witness what happened. We should approach this drop with an abundance of caution, bringing the strongest lance you can field, and keep your eyes open while you're on the moon's surface. And I'd recommend bringing a heat-efficient lance, if possible. Anvil's atmosphere and climate will quickly overwhelm your heat sinks if you are not careful. Alright. Anvil is high-temperature environment. Got it. I'll prep my lance accordingly. Let's go. That would be wise. Good hunting, Warpath. I'll be with you on the comms. Cool. Now we are dropping on the moon. And as I said before, I want to bring in the dragon just to show you what the dragon is capable of. And I believe that I want to keep my Shadowhawk because the Shadowhawk is super sturdy. We have the Centurion as the backliner. That doesn't change. We have the Quick Draw here. Or the Griffin. So... Here's the thing, the Griffin has almost the same loadout, almost the same armor as my Quick Draw right now, and is a medium mech, which can act earlier than the Quick Draw here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the Quick Draw with the Dragon, and having the higher initiative is so valuable. Now what I want to do here is I want to bring in Kevlar on the Centurion, because Behemoth has Tactics level 6 now. She can make good cold shots, and the dragon can make cold shots as well with Warpath as the pilot. And again, we don't need that much precision on a on the LRM boat. Then we have to think that wait a second, we have Glitch in high spirits and Behemoth in high spirits as well. So making cold shots with that AC 10 with only 10 morale would make sense to me. And since the dragon wants to be our frontliner, somebody with high piloting skill to get in good melee attacks, and evasive move to actually move to the front and get there with evasion. Again, the dragon wants to be constantly in movement. We're gonna put Glitch into the dragon. I think that makes more sense. Warpath in the Griffin, Behemoth in the Shadowhawk. And you know what? We're gonna do it just the other way around, because the Griffin has medium lasers here, and medium lasers deal 25 damage. Behemoth in high spirits means that 25 damage to a specific component is pretty good. So she's gonna use precision strike as well a lot, and Warpath and the Shadowhawk just following up with the regular SRM barrage here. So these are gonna be our precision strikers with the more pinpoint oriented weapons, and the rest is just gonna throw missiles. That's the idea. Let's go. So Decker and Medusa, they are just chilling. They are just sitting in the lounge playing cards, watching holotapes or playing video games or something like that. So they are completely out of this whole action here, sadly. In my other playthrough, Decker actually has advanced to one of my most fierce pilots, because he's super high on tactics, and he's my best sniper at the moment. This is so cool, having Decker in the back with all the evasive movement and that high skilled shots there. So we are playing a 2.5 skull mission. Should be fine, I guess. Should be okay. And I can read you the little text here while we are waiting for the load here. Lord Carosa's challenged my authority, and he was right to do so. His son died in my name. We are going to do what we can to earn his help and support. That means destroying the New Grange, a smuggling ship that has been running weapons to the Directorate. I'll be your voice on the comms for this drop, Warpath. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. Alright. Super hot atmosphere here. There's a lot of activity on the ground, Commander. It looks like the New Grange is being prepped for launch. You are going to have a tight timetable to get in there and blow station's fuel reservoir before it lifts off. I'm seeing a turret emplacement and a light battlemech activity on the ground, but it appears that the security detail we were warned about is offsite. For now. Samir will be monitoring our sensors for any sign of incoming dropship. She's got that right, Commander. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. And I'd advise you to be wary of this secondary landing pad up here on the ridge. If I were dropping a defensive lance, that's where I'd do it. All right.
Hunting, Commander.
So we have
I'll
12
be running
rounds.
ops for you from here.
12 rounds. We have the fuel pump station here. This is what we need to... Whoop, okay, what we need to blow up. We have a turret generator here. We have turrets in the outskirts. We have turrets here, and here's another turret generator. So I think I'm gonna go down here on the right side, blow up the first turret generator, and then make my way through the canyon here to get to the fuel tank. So let's roll. Looking very good already.
Rolling.
I'm looking forward to test the dragon. I think the loadout is good.
Heading out.
But it's not much that you have on the dragon. This is the big drawback. The dragon, if you armor it up properly, it can take a beating. It dishes out a lot of damage in melee. But again, it is not necessarily like a good weapon boat. So we got a mech over here on the left side. Do we have anybody with sensor lock? I don't think so. Nope. Now what we can do, of course, is bring in the griffin. Can we sprint? Not sprint, jump down here. Yes, we can. We can get the turret generator, and that's what I'm gonna focus on right now. So getting things done with the griffin first is probably a good idea. On this map here, we do not have any forests or any big cover, but these dust I don't know what's it called, dust twirls are gonna provide you cover. So keep that in mind. Whenever you see these little things here, you can stand in there and you have 25% damage reduction. We need to deal 100 damage. Should be fine if we did this. Should be fine if we only shot the SRMs, but I want to make sure, and therefore 2 medium lasers. Actually, 1 medium laser should be enough. Let's go.
Taking the shot.
Okay. So, 4 times 10 and 6 times 10 is already 100 and then 25 damage. Just to make sure that if one of the missiles missed, we get this thing down in 1 turn. It's important. Now, I want to have a jumping mech to get line of sight to this guy and then want to follow up with the Centurion. So we probably bring in Warpath, jumping down here, getting line of sight. And you can see it, the whirlwinds is what they are called. They will give you cover. It's nice. You know what? This is obstructed, you can see that by the little eye here. So we would have a decreased hit chance. We just jump down here. Torso twist. And... see what's coming. It is a commando. Do we unload on this commando already? I mean, we generate a lot of heat just for bringing down the commando or dealing some damage to the commando here. I think I'm gonna leave the medium laser and just pepper him with some stability damage. It's not much because he's guarded, so guarded and entrenched, which means 50% less damage and 50% less stability damage. But we still have Kevlar to follow up. And 2 more mechs there. Oh, interesting. Missile boats. Okay, that was... was it a 5 or a 10? Couldn't really see.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. I want to wait 1 turn. Want to see if there's something more to come.
Roger that. Standing by.
Okay, nothing. Good.
Commander?
Then we just move forward, and we want to move into this direction to the right here. We can still fire indirectly, it's not that big of a deal. If I went over, wait, here, direct line of sight, gives me 75%. Oh, and actually I have access to my medium lasers. That would be probably a good idea to do so. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I want to deal as much damage as quickly as possible. Here we go. Don't use precision strike right now. Doesn't do too much for us. Structure exposed, -1 evasion. There we go.
What can I do for you?
I gotta be careful though. So again, we are racking up a lot of heat. And I'm not entirely sure what mediums are there in the background. So we need to deal with them as well later. 11 rounds though. So I'm completely ignoring my plan from the beginning at the moment. Just because I want to be able to bring down this guy quickly. Now, we could go for the headshot. Shall we do it? Shall we go for the headshot here? Let's not do it. I think it's not worth it. The commander is already so damaged. Should have done it in the first place and then follow up if I wanted to do something like this. Nah. Okay, autocannon fire. That's a turret from the left side, so we're gonna deal with the turret generator. Okay. The commander runs away. Stay here, little guy. I wanna keep shooting you. But the good thing is that he shot back now. Only with the SRM-6 and the medium laser, since the SRM-4 is destroyed, so that's good. But he's gonna be food soon. All right, I think I'm gonna bring the Shadowhawk in now, since we get the movement bonus, the evasion bonus, or we could just stay here and use Bulwark. But it's important that we do something now, because otherwise the other guys would come in and shoot the Shadowhawk to pieces. 50% hit chance only. If I jumped, I would generate a lot more heat, but we get evasive and cover, and I think I can take it a little bit slow here, not shooting all of my weapons. Okay, it's a Wolverine, AC5 SRM, I get it. It's gonna be enough to kill this guy, let's see. 15 on the side, 27 on the side, could be enough to kill him. If we blow off both side torsos and get a head hit, that might be enough. Let's see.
Engaging target.
Oh, CT destroyed. Okay, I'll take it. That's nice. Good, that's a commando down. That's very valuable. So Shadowhawk is gonna be our meat shield, the guy on the front who absorbs the damage. 25% damage reduction. Again, we have a lot of evasive going for us. And this is exactly it. Afterwards, we can go in and then melee a little bit, just to dissipate some heat. And we still follow up, of course, with our other mechs here. Now, the Griffin. What is the Griffin gonna do? Is the Griffin actually gonna do something here? I want to bring in the Centurion. I want to bring him a little bit closer. Like, this is a ridge here. I cannot get down there because I do not have jump gens. And I'm not in medium laser range whatsoever. So, might start moving. He's in cover and is evasive. Does that make any sense? I'm gonna reserve and then we're gonna see. Maybe we get a better target for the LRMs here. It's gonna be Shadowhawk, okay. He's not in cover. And he's probably not as evasive as the Wolverine down there.
Damage minimal.
Damage minimal. Yes, we can do with that. Deal with that. Actually, 3 chevrons. Alright.
I hear ya.
Let's try to do it. Let's try to do the precision strike to the head. I want to see if that works or not. 5% hit chance. We are at high morale anyway, so might as well use it right now. And wait. I want to be closer before we do something. Yeah, this is the problem. I started being here on the ridge. What I could do is just sprint down here and set up for the next turn. At the same time, I want to take my chances here. I want to make use of my morale as much as possible.
Tell me what to
Let's
do.
see what happens. A complete miss. Okay. I had 65% chance only to hit. And yeah. Anyway. So, Griffin. The Griffin probably wants to jump down here and then just guard.
Jumping.
I might have over-twisted a little bit here. We're gonna see about this. Okay. Guard or brace. And we want to lure in the third mech to this side here so that the fire is not concentrated on my Shadowhawk.
Commander?
My plan right now here is to just attack the Shadowhawk. Since it's the one with which I can deal the most damage to right now. Just do it. Just some LRM fire. Yeah, take that. Oh, nice. Okay. He lost evasive because he's unsteady and his side torso is open. The other guy did not take the bait. Right? And it's a Panther. Ooh, dealing some good damage with the PPC to the leg. It's 37 if I saw that correctly.
Armor low.
Yeah, armor low. That's not what I want to see here. Good. Or not so good. This guy's gonna be our first dude to move. Just because I want to bring the Shadowhawk down. I want to knock him over. He is one turn behind because of the precision strike anyway. I mean, that's good. But I do not have a better target. And I just want to bring him down. Let's do this. We also just use Bulwark here. So 50% damage reduction. Just staying in one spot. Alright. Good, first pilot injury, and this guy has a massive negative hit-to-hit bonus. Or malice. Ooh, death from above? Are you crazy, man? That deals so much damage to your legs.
Warning. Armor low.
Wow. Wow. Alright. Whew. Seriously. I already know what I'm gonna do here. I mean, this is a no-brainer. We're gonna take Kevlar. We multi-target. We go for this and this. I cannot hit him? Not an angle here? Alright.
Commander?
Hey, Kevlar, could you... You should be able to hit him from here. Wait. No? Interesting.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, we completely twist our torso here. Hello? Ah, there we go. So, AB. We shoot everything to A that we can. And then, want to B. Just because I want to bring in stability damage on the Wolverine here. That's important to me right now. I just want to knock him over and then follow up with precision strike to the legs. And then he's off the battlefield. Do we even need the mediums here? I think it doesn't do too much to us because we are only hitting the back. And when he falls over, we cannot hit the back anymore. So we're gonna save some heat here. That's it.
Multiple targets confirmed.
So again, we don't need much. Fall over? Not enough? Okay, interesting. Did not expect that. Ooh, wait. Pilot injured? Ammo explosion? Pilot incapacitated. That's a Shadowhawk down. Nice. All right.
Receiving you.
Hey Behemoth, can you follow up here? Can you please come in? Jump over here. Bam. In cover. Super evasive.
Roger that.
Yeah, we want to bring some more missiles in here. And sadly, we cannot hit the legs from behind. This is kind of weird, but we only hit the back of the mech when we do something like this. And I think we might as well do it with this here. With everything. You know? Just shoot him in the back. Fire.
Acknowledged.
Kapow. Side torso destroyed, pilot injured. Now he's gonna fall over. Oh, we also hit the leg. Interesting. Huh. Maybe I was wrong, guys. Maybe I was wrong. Might be. So 5 damage is what we need to the other leg, and then the Wolverine is also down. So Dragon is gonna take the shot with the AC-10 and the medium lasers just to make sure, and then he should be down. Nice. Both legs destroyed. This was my my priority here, just to get this Wolverine off the battlefield. Nice. And now, the Panther. The Panther is still scary since the Panther has the PPC. Oh yeah, dealing 37 damage. And the head hit! No! Don't do this to me. Seriously. I need to keep my pilots alive. Okay, here's Kevlar first. With the LRMs.
10-4.
Just because she gets more stability damage to him. And then we follow up with the SRMs, which just need to deal 1 more damage to knock him over. We do it with the Griffin, because the Griffin is probably one of our hottest mechs right now. Both of them are equally hot. Okay. You just stay here, use Bulwark. Shoot some SRMs to him. Not overheating. Fire.
Engaging target.
So Panther getting knocked. Side also destroyed. That's good. We have the CT open. And we have like 8 rounds until we have to get this fuel tank destroyed. Nice. Pilot injured. So we can go and follow up with cold shots to the center torso. And we're going to use the Griffin for it. Of course, we have to jump again, which is giving us a lot of heat.
Here we go.
I really wonder if I can do a cold shot here. But I want to get as much damage as possible to this guy. So, only using short-range missiles. How much damage do we need? 53. 3 medium lasers would be nice. Or 2 medium lasers and SRM4. Like, if those 2 hit, it's 50 damage already. And then we only need to get 1 random damage from the SRM4 in. Which way is the better way? Hoping for pinpoint? I believe so. Let's do it.
Confirmed.
Should be it. Yeah, cool. We got it. Nice.
Tango down.
Tango down. All right, my turn. We still have the turret online. on the left side. So let's get in here. We just sprint down, make our way towards the turret generator. And I wonder if the turret has line of sight here and can shoot. I wonder what the sensor range on this is. The good thing is that our Shadowhawk is braced and our Griffin is super evasive. So, nope. Can I just be done here? I just want to dissipate some heat.
Waiting for orders.
Wait.
Gotcha.
So bringing the dragon in, bringing the Centurion in, and the rest of the guys is just staying there for a while. I mean, both of them have Bulwark.
I hear ya.
Where is Behemoth?
Wait
Yeah,
for
Behemoth has
orders.
Bulwark. You just brace here. Never mind. You don't even need Bulwark because we can just do this. Just dissipating
go.
heat here, and then we engage the turret.
Don't need to
7
tell me
rounds to go
twice.
still. It's all good. Looking very solid. Brace. Okay. Now, we need 100 damage. If we bring in
75.
Behemoth over here, we should be able to deal 100 damage to the generator. And then we might actually be out of the fight again. I'm gonna see about this. 100 damage? 100 damage. So, we do it like this.
Locking on.
Just 2 medium lasers on top of the 100 damage that are coming from the missiles. Sometimes you have this bad hit chance, and sometimes you just derp out completely, or your pilot derps out completely.
Generators down, Commander. That should take their turrets offline.
And therefore, I usually...
Commander, that dropship is about to take off. You
Yeah.
have to stop it.
It's alright. I usually take a little bit of
I'm there.
a higher heat, just to make sure that I actually destroy the building. Cool. Now, we gotta keep this in mind, right? So, Samir said that this would be the place where she would drop if she had to bring in reinforcements. We have 4 rounds still, and we need to deal 250 damage here. So we can just go over there, cool off. Bring in the Griffin. Bring in the Griffin, like, over here. This would work.
Acknowledged.
And always keep in mind when you're moving and you have these little red dots on the ground. I'm gonna show you again after the shot here. When you have the red dots on the ground, don't stay there because this is a dangerous zone. Okay. This is the captain of the new branch. Hold your fire, damn it. We are a civilian transport, not a military dropship. I know what you are. Power down your engines and surrender, or your ship will be destroyed. Can't do that. I repeat, hold your fire. There are unarmed people on this vessel. We've got a hold full of passengers, and you'll be murdering them if you destroy that tank. I already know what your ship is carrying, and it isn't civilians, Captain. I'm giving you one last chance to surrender. If you refuse, what happens next will be your head, not mine. Listen to reason and power down, now. They've caught the comfy, Lady Arano. I'm picking up increased activity on my sensors. They are making a run for it. Then they have left us no chance. We are blowing this fuel reservoir.
Let's do it. The new Grange
Okay.
is almost ready for takeoff. Destroy that ship before it's too late.
Yeah, I know. So again, the red dots here on the ground, don't stand there, because dangerous. I want to bring in... actually, Warpath is just going to stay here? He's just going to stay here and shoot this thing with some short-range missiles. We don't need all of them. This is 48 times 2, makes 100 and... Oh, actually not. It's not enough. 48 times 2 is only 96, so I had to go for this. Is everybody there? Is everybody where I want them to be? Not yet.
Commander?
Let's go over here. You sprint, please, thank you. I want to bring in... Glitch is in the dragon, right? Yeah, let's bring the dragon to the front. Again, I have a plan.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
And then we're gonna blow this thing up.
Engaging target.
Kaboom!
Target building destroyed.
That's done it. The new Grange is down. That should satisfy our obligation to Lord Corrosas.
Incoming transmission.
Heads up, Commander! Enemy dropship incoming, hot! Now, we have a fire starter, we have a Centurion, a dragon, and a catapult. Yay! Incoming transmission. You fool! Do you have any idea what you just done? You'll pay for that with your life, mercenary filth. Ooh, it's Victoria. Victoria, if I'd known you'd be here, I've taken the field myself. A pity you didn't. We could have ended this war here and now. I suppose I'll have to content myself with your prized mercenaries. Watch as I tear them to shreds. Okay. Is that it? Hello? Ah, fight starts now. Okay, Victoria is here in her prized catapult. Look at this. Wonderful. I want this. Again, this is what I was telling you in the first place, in the early stage of the video. I want more pinpoint for the later engagement, and this catapult K2 actually provides this. So we're gonna go ahead and try to finish off the lady, but we're gonna do it last, just because I wanna get rid of the what's it called, guards here, and then follow up on the lady here. The good thing about this catapult is it is running 2 PPCs, which is also the bad thing, because 2 PPCs is kind of scary a little bit. At the same time it runs hot, and you know, we are on a hot moon, so let's keep that in mind. Anyway, what we're gonna want to do here is all of them are guarded except for the Centurion, as you can see, and that means that we probably shoot him right now. This makes sense to me. I mean, just attacking the Centurion to get a lot of damage in, and making him unsteady right now. This is our best bet before getting any return fire, so we might mitigate some damage here. Okay, he's unsteady. That's good. Now, of course, the Centurion will act. But let's see what he's doing. Bam. A miss. Nice. That's what we need here. Okay, we got some damage to the dragon, which is already very low on armor here. Oh, I just realized. We have 38 armor in this side torso. Now we need to shield with our left side more. Let me bring in Glitch. Let me bring in Glitch, and why not Glitch? Oh, not Glitch. I mean Behemoth. On the Griffin. Stability damage is probably not gonna be a thing here. This is not gonna be a problem. What I need is... I need to keep a little bit more distance to the Firestarter because he is scary with the flamers. Shall we bring on the Centurion actually first? I mean, we've started working on him right now, but this is a problem here. The Centurion has done something already. This Firestarter has done something already, so... Here's the thing, I'm gonna reserve, because I'm not gonna shoot the dragon anyway with anybody. Let him do his stuff. Ooh, okay. That's fine though. What's the other torso? Some missiles coming in. Yeah, let him do his stuff, and now we can actually start working on this properly. Okay. So the Centurion is almost down in terms of knockdown. What I want to do here is, I want to see if I can just kill the Firestarter with a single shot. Like this? Like seriously, 5% head chance? Okay, let's get a little bit closer, honestly. I mean, the dragon is super cold in the loadout. We're gonna shield with the left side, which is the side that has a little bit more armor still. I want to use Precision Strike to push him back one turn and hopefully knock him down so that he gets pushed another turn. So I think this is the plan here. Headshot, 80% hit chance on all of our weapons, 5% of them to hit the head afterwards. We're gonna take the chance. Okay. Wasn't the head, but we destroyed his side torso. That's nice.
That's a critical hit.
Okay. So, a lot of flamers off the battlefield. That's what I need. And the catapult is getting close. Ooh, 50 damage. Went to the leg? The center? Oh, probably the center. Alright. Here we go.
Receiving you.
Now, it's a follow-up. Behemoth. Coming in with a jump, probably. Yes, I said earlier that I wanted to stay away from this guy. Just because of the fear for the flamers. But if I can just kill him, I don't have to fear anything anymore, right? So, might as well do this. Go for the squishy targets first. Do another precision strike. Maybe to the head. All of the weapons. Let's go.
Firing all weapons.
No head hit. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, not what I wanted. But we can still follow up with this here. It's gonna be fine. I wanna leave Warpath a little bit behind here. You know, he is already very damaged. His left side is probably better for shielding. Now, let's go. Or we can engage from the front directly, spreading the damage to all of our components. I do not want to risk losing the leg. Therefore, I'm not completely exposing the left side. So we're gonna face tank from the front. Hopefully dealing 15 damage to the fire starter here. If we kill him, we get high morale again. Yeah, I do not want to precision strike here. Let's go.
You will not defeat
CT
us.
destroyed.
I will
Overkill.
break you.
Confirmed. Nice. Okay, but he's off the battlefield. That's important. So the light mech cannot do anything to us anymore. No overheat, no shenanigans getting in our backs, and we still keep going here. Centurion is shaking off a lot of stability damage now, just by moving around and staying in, or yeah, more or less staying in one position. So he's still unsteady, which is good. Now we can just knock him. And I think that's gonna be our next target.
Commander?
I want to do it with
Ready for
the
orders.
Behemoth though. Behemoth is super hot. Can we get an angle on the... Yes, we can. A little bit afraid of the dragon. I mean, he might move forward and punch me in the face. Which deals... Wait... 70 damage.
Orders.
70 is actually a lot. Here we have obstructed line of sight. We get that everywhere, actually. What about the heat? Let's do it anyway.
On the move.
I want to deal with them one by one. Oh, now that I think about it, that might have been a mistake. And I show you why. Or tell you why in a second. So we go for precision strike to the CT with this. Only takes us 10 morale, that's good.
Target confirmed.
I will make you
Oh, nice, that was a
suffer
kill, actually, that was
die.
very good, very good. Now, what I wanted to say earlier is, I want to make her unsteady and make her fall down.
Waiting for orders.
So, I think this is it. We're gonna indirectly or directly fire at her, which gives us higher hit chances. Yeah, let's move over here and directly
There.
fire at the catapult. No precision strike here. We're just gonna shoot, and I do not want to shoot the medium lasers right now, because again, I want this catapult. It's gonna be my price from this mission. Okay, please give me a head hit. No, okay, nothing. Hey, but we have a lot of stability damage. And here comes our first knockdown. Getting the first pilot injury in. So you just move. And you knock her over. Again, no medium lasers right now. Yeah.
Engaging target.
I was considering doing a precision strike, but again, it's not what I want right now. Let her get knocked down, get a pilot injury, and then let her stand up again, and then we do it again, and again, and again, and again. Now, why did I do this now? I said earlier that I wanted to deal with her last. I did this because there was just a great opportunity of taking out a lot of firepower from the battlefield, or making her. So first of all, getting the first knockdown, I have to do it very early, and secondly, she's unstable now, unsteady now, and her aim is off, and I wanted to hopefully make her miss the next shot.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, AC-10 to the head. Does that make sense? I'm gonna see 4% hit chance only. It's not really much. I might as well just start working on the dragon there. Getting in with the small lasers. I think this is what I want to do. I want a precision strike anyway, but to the dragon's head. Which is not gonna be enough. Absolutely not, because he is guarded right now. So, do we do it or not? So he only takes 50% damage, that's what I want to say. 50% damage from 70 is 35. It's not gonna be enough to punch through the cockpit completely. But I want to do it What? I cannot? I cannot hit the head? Why that? Interesting. I'm just gonna shoot it regularly then. Or are we greedy? Are we? No, we're gonna play with her a little bit. Again, I want this catapult. This is it. We're gonna regularly attack the dragon because we don't have anything else to do right now. Next turn is gonna be probably some melee against the dragon, like dragon on dragon action. Just to dissipate some heat, but this is it right now. So guarded, entrenched, of course, because she stands up. If she moves around, she loses this thing again, which is a little bit weird. And this is gonna be a melee attack. Ow! To the leg. To the leg.
Warning. Armor breached.
Oh my god.
Internal
And
damage.
machine guns are coming in now.
Warning. Armor breached.
Okay.
Damage.
I need to bring Warpath back to second line. Okay, but before we do this, we're gonna start shooting her with Kevlar again.
Standing by.
Just bringing back the stability damage. Then bringing back the Warpath to second line. And yeah, do something like this. Let's try to hit the head. We cannot, damn it. Oh my god, no good. Okay. Okay. Not possible. It might be something for this mission that we cannot deal headshots against these Mechwarriors here. I don't know. So let's do this.
Gotcha.
Get some more stability damage in. Should be enough to bring her to almost max. Yup. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
I want to bring her in, but that would expose myself to the dragon. All we need is another knockdown, so that's the thing. And then the dragon is gonna deal with the dragon. Keeping her busy and just, again, working on the stability here. Working on the knockdown head injuries. Structure exposed, side torso, nice.
Take that.
Alright. And she falls. Second head injury. I really hope that we do not destroy the catapult before we can get enough injuries on her. Bulwark or just move? That's the thing. When she stands up again, she's gonna melee again, and that might hit the... Like, if we attacked, we would lose a lot of stability damage here. If we moved, we probably won't get that much. Nope, we still would be unsteady. So, staying here, alpha striking, to the guarded dragon, is probably the way to go. I definitely want to use Warpath now so that he gets the Bulwark ability. And the next time, next turn the dragon is shooting, so we get 50% damage reduction. Also, what we want to do before we do this, left leg is exposed, so we're gonna twist to the side here. Exposing our right side. Yes, I know. Might get a lot of damage to the side, but still, losing the leg is worse than potentially losing the side torso. This still has a lot of health, so therefore I want to shield his leg. And we are going to just shoot this guy, right? With everything, because here, just armor shaving is important. Let's go.
Engaging target.
Alrighty. 1 point of armor left. Nice. Okay, I'm very happy that the AC-10 missed there. We got our SRM crit, which is fine because it's just a regular one.
Damage critical.
Good
Okay.
to go.
Just want to see how much heat do we generate. Yeah, too much. Actually, therefore, I want to engage from the right side to be able to destroy the right side torso. Therefore, we go over here, engaging from this angle. It's 70 damage plus 1 from the armor. Like 70 hit structure, plus 1 makes 71, and we have 70 damage, actually 90 damage melee. Holy crap, like if we hit the side torso, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna take it off. And yeah, let's see.
Moving to position.
Let's see what it does. Nope, was the arm, sadly. Small laser follow-up. Oh my god, this arm. AC5 crit.
Critical hit, Commander.
Man, I wish we could have hit the side there. It's alright though. It's alright. Hey Victoria, what do you do? Backing up. Okay, is this gonna be a PPC shot? To the Griffin? No. I'm so happy that it did not hit. However, the machine guns are a problem here.
Armor breached.
Yeah, the machine guns have increased critical hit potential, and we have 2 SRMs in there and jump jets, which are getting shredded by that right now. So I believe I have to bring the Shadowhawk back now, or to some kind of different location. But before we do this, I'm gonna do the same thing as before. Just pepper her with the LRMs, and then we bring in more stability damage, but this time from the Griffin, I believe.
Critical hit, Commander.
Critical hit, yes. It's good to hear. So where's Behemoth? Behemoth wants to stay here. Bulwark. Just shoot her with the SRMs, no problem. We can also multi-target. Let's go ahead and use the spare heat that we have and actually shoot the dragon a little bit. B. SRMs to the catapult. We might get something done here since he is not guarded anymore. So let's do it.
Copy that.
Here comes the next knockdown. Okay, and some random damage to the dragon. Still has 70 plus 1 in the side. Alrighty. The thing is, I do not want to risk getting more damage to my Shadowhawk, so I'm just sprinting away from it. Yes, I know, it might be a cowardly move here. But I think it's smarter doing it this way. Just getting out of harm's way, playing it safe. We are almost done anyway. And if she's standing up, structure exposed. Yeah, this is the drawback. The dragon on the other side has also a lot of melee damage.
That got through my armor, Commander.
Was gladly the side here. So, no problem. I mean, if she's standing up and shooting this guy with the PPC, it's very unlikely, but RNG still might be on her side. So we have 4 evasive. We have... Actually, I should have jumped. And she's standing up, getting massive penalty from the being unsteady.
Waiting for orders.
Do we do another melee here? Or do we just shoot? Like precision strike to the face. Ah, we cannot face, yeah. It's 70 damage, 50% hit chance. I think we get more done if we did this. We don't deal that much stability damage though. He's not guarded anyway, so let's go for it. We have a lot more of morale left.
Affirmative.
Take it off. Yes, nice. Okay. I mean, that's good. He still has the capability to melee, but we got rid of something and got 1 pilot injury. Okay, Victoria. Okay, that was a miss. Side torso is exposed. Yeah, this is what you get when you split up the damage. Honestly, at the moment I regret my decision going for Victoria first because I wanted to save time, and now I have to face 2 mechs that I cannot reliably bring down. Okay, but still,
Waiting for orders.
might be enough if I did this now. You know, we did it before. We're gonna do it again. We got a PPC off the battlefield.
A critical hit.
That's good. We can bring in Warpath again. Like, just right over here. Again, because it might be enough. Good jump. Giving us... Oh, wait. Oh, this is good. Like, we do it like this. We have 4 evasive chevrons. We're gonna expose the right side still. I don't think that the dragon is gonna do anything about him. And maybe it's enough to bring Victoria down here. So I don't mind if we get more leg damage. I don't mind if we destroy the side torso, because that means an explosion hitting the pilot. And afterwards the knockdown. So I'm gonna go with a full SRM Alpha Strike. That's fine.
No!
Pilot incapacitated. That's what I wanted to see. And now we can deal with the dragon. Yes. Cool. Cool. We might get a new catapult, everybody. I'm looking forward to this. Now, do we shoot the right side? I don't think so. Jumping gives us too much heat. So I think we have to shoot the right side. Cannot do anything else. And we're actually low on ammo. Look at this. 16 shots left. It's a pretty lengthy fight. Precision strike to the CT. I just want to get rid of this. We shoot everything but 3 medium lasers.
Taking the shot.
Let's go. Okay, center is open, 56 damage left.
Critical hit, Commander.
Our problem is the dragon is gonna shoot... No, he's not, because we pushed him back 1 initiative turn.
Commander?
Sorry. And if we engage from the right side, so there is a chance that we destroy the center torso. Because if we hit the side torso, the damage will directly transfer to the center, and it's enough. We cannot reliably shoot, because we are too hot.
Right, Commander.
Wait. I did not melee. Damn it. Okay, never mind. We're gonna hit CT. No medium lasers, only smalls and AC-10. Damn it!
Firing on target.
It's enough though. It's alright. We got it. Cool. It might be that we got a new catapult, everybody. Looking good. Mission successful, Commander. Nicely done. Dr. Murad, does the Argo have any empty storeroom that we could serve as a makeshift brig? I'm sure that something could be arranged, Lady Rano. Then arrange it and get a lock on Lady Espinosa's ejection pod. She's coming with us.
Mission successful.
Got her captured. Alright. So, we have a hostage now. Kind of political hostage with some kind of personal connection to our contractor here. Lady Victoria, we have you under control. Let's see what we're gonna do with her. I don't know. So here it is, 2 million Seabills. That's super good. We are almost up to the next rank of the reputation board here. We got some damage to our mechs, but no major injury. Only 1 on Warpath. That's good. And here comes the salvage. We got a catapult K2 now, and now we can actually start working towards nice PPC pinpoint fire. So this thing is super cool. I like it a lot. We probably want the AC-10. Do we? Is there anything else? Comm system. +1 morale gain. +2 morale gain even. All mechs come equipped with a stock cockpit configuration. Comm system upgrades allow for better lance cohesion during combat, increasing the morale generated. This is pretty good. Like, it doesn't cost us any tonnage. Only takes up 1 slot, and we put it in a, I don't know, head or so. And I think I want this. And then the catapult. And we see what else we get, because we have 16 salvage here. Nice. Alright. Centurion, Wolverine, medium laser. Oh, that's it. Alright. I want to do a lot of precision strikes later, so the comm systems comes in super handy. Again, as I said before, my lance is gonna advance towards being super high tactics mech warriors, and I want to get some more pinpoint later on. I want to do precision strike all the time, or as much as I can, and this is actually pretty good for my lance composition here. It's really good. Let's see what's coming up next. And I wonder if the catapult K2 should have some ballistic hardpoints as well. We might be able to put some, I don't know, PPC, AC-10? We're gonna see about this. We're gonna see about this. Also the machine guns. Could also go for a laser bolt. There's so many options on the catapult. We found her. We found her on the battlefield. And now she's coming with us. Family reunion in orbit. Anvil. Victoria, I've been waiting 3 years for this. Are you enjoying yourself? I had it assembled just for you. Gloat all you like, cousin. Your victory will be short-lived. Your pathetic little army may have carried you this far, but if you think you can challenge the core systems, you are sadly mistaken. Our glorious army will grind your restoration to a bloody pulp. Save me the lecture and tell me what you are doing on Anvil. Your father rules the directorate. You should be in a tower somewhere, not on a dusty little moon guarding a smuggling ship. Smuggling ship? Is that what Kurosa's thought the new branch was? Is that what he told you? Oh, you poor dear fool. I would tell you what you've just done, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out for yourself soon enough. Okay, Origin betrayed. If Corrosa's deliberately misled us about this, I'll have his head. This is all a bluster. Lady Rana, she's trying to get into your head. I can tell you what the new Grange is now, a smoldering heap of scrap metal. Good job protecting her, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Sooner or later we will face off again, Mechwarrior, and when that day comes, I will share your cockpit in two. Victoria, I loved you like a sister, and you betrayed me. Your father held a knife to my back, and you helped him push it in. I need to understand why. If you'd ever listened to him, you'd already know. He tried to teach you, cousin, to set you on the path to strength and prosperity, but you spat on his efforts and forced his hand, and mine along with it. Forced your hand? Mastiff is dead because of you, our mentor, the man who taught you to pilot a mech. You put him in a camp and left him to rot. Thousands of Oregon dead lie piled at your feet. The price of strength and our nation's future. For the glory of the Reach, I'd pay 100 times over. You seem to be confusing wanton cruelty for strength. They aren't the same thing. The destruction of your land should have taught you that. Little Lord Madeira, still my cousin's favorite pet, I see. I wonder what that pretty jaw of yours is, if that pretty jaw of yours is as fragile as it looks. One of these days, we'll have to find out. Big talk from a woman in a cell. Too bad you can't back it up. She's gonna be freed. I can see this coming. After what you did to Roger Montgomery, I should have you vented into space. I'll admit, it's tempting, but I believe that our teacher would prefer me to keep her caged. Do you hear me, Victoria? You can watch from the sidelines as I dismantle your father's empire and reclaim my rightful throne. And then, when the war is over, you will be tried for your crimes against the Oregon people. Is that supposed to scare me, Kamea? It doesn't. Do you think my father hasn't planned for this? Do you think that you were winning? My capture means nothing. The jaws of our trap are already closing around your neck. You're just too blind to see it. You talk like a cartoon villain. Has anyone ever told you that? Great answer. You mock me at your peril, mercenary. My father bends everyone to his will. The periphery nations, the successor states, everyone. You don't know what I've done for our people. The sacrifices I've had to make. You understand nothing, and you never will. You've already lost this war, cousin. You'll die screaming. In your restoration, we'll die with you. I've heard enough, Mr. Oliveira. Cut off a com. What do you want us to do with her, Lady Arano? The Argo isn't a prison. She can't stay here. No, she can't. Lord Corrosa's lost a daughter on Weldry, and we weren't there to help him. I can't undo the wrong, but I can give him justice. We will transfer Lady Victoria into his custody to be held until I say otherwise. Your call, Lady Arano. Well, set a course for Smithon when we're ready. Conversation's over, people. Let's get back to work. Oh yeah. Nice. I like this. Mending fences. Lady Arano, my staff has taken Lady Espinosa into custody. She's being escorted at her cell as we speak. Kinder fate than she deserves, perhaps, but I will adhere to the terms of our arrangement. Well, while she remains in custody, she will not be harmed. You're an honorable man, Lord Corrosas. One day, I hope to earn your support. You already have it. What you've done today feels like justice, Lady Arano. Of a kind I never thought I'd live to see. I owe you a debt of thanks as well, Commander Meyer. You did a yeoman's job on the new Grange. She will never darken our skies again. Okay. If I were you, I'd make sure you keep an armed guard outside Victoria's cell at all times. She'll be dangerous even in captivity. Oh, hell yes. Don't worry, Commander. I know who I'm dealing with, and the appropriate precautions have been taken. Lady Victoria will be quite secure until Lady Arano is ready to reclaim her. Glad to be of service. Now let's discuss what you'll be doing for us in return. Gimme. Yes, of course. Let's discuss your recompense. Your chief engineer tells me that she's found a hidden data archive on your chip and that you need my help to open it. Sounds to be quite the mystery. More than a mystery to me, Lord Corrosas. My father believed that the Argo held something of great value, but he died before he could see it. I need to know what's on that drive, and you're the only one on the Reach who can open it for me. Better, perhaps. That I give you the means to open it yourself. I will have a device sent to your ship, an electronic codebreaker of advanced design. Given enough time, it'll shoot through any encryption, even yours. Ancestry, learn Commonwealth. With respect, I'm surprised that you own such a device. An intelligence agency like the Lyran Intelligence Corps, perhaps, but not a periphery lord. I felt the same way when High Lord Tamari brought it to me all those many years ago. Oh, Tamari, what? Alright. Like, her father. He told me that the device had been found in the possession of a Comstar presenter who had died in Oregon space. What she was doing with it, I will never know. What I do know is that your father would want you to have this, Camilla. He'd be quite proud of the leader you've become. Thank you, Lord Corrosas. Simon, it means more to me than I can say. Speaking of proud father, do you have any news to share about your son? Has his condition improved since we last spoke? Somewhat, my lady. Otto's road to recovery will be long and difficult. The Directorate did something to his mind on Weldry. I still don't have any clear picture of what, but the damage is both physical and mental. In truth, I fear that my boy has been damaged irreparably, and that the Otto I knew is gone. But I cling to the hope that someday the son that I remember will return to me. He will, Simon. I know it. Otto is young and strong, and House Corrosas is nothing if not resilient. I'm afraid that I must take my leave of you now. I have forces to marshal and plans to make, but please keep me apprised of Otto's condition. I will, my lady. Farewell to you. And now that you have earned the support of House Corrosas. What you've done today doesn't erase the past, but perhaps we can still write the course of our people's future. For my part, I am willing to try. Thank you, Lord Corrosas, and welcome to the Restoration. Together we will fix what my uncle has broken. I swear it. Nice! Hey Commander, I've put the code-breaking device that we got from Lord Corrosas to work in our mystery archive. And now I'm watching a progress bar climb. Really slowly. I'll give you a heads up when it's finished. The good old progress bar. It will never finish. Nice. Catapult K2 is an outside-the-box redesign that trades the indirect fire capability for heavier direct fire PPCs. It doesn't usually mount jump jets though. So though it can a bit more restricted in its use.
Upgrades you asked for?
We also got beta pods, nice, and we definitely want to take this thing out to the battlefield. I think I'm gonna trade the blackjack for it. Let's put the blackjack to the bay, to the storage, and see what the catapult can do, guys. I'm super excited about this. So, here's the catapult K2. Let's have a look. It comes with a bunch of heatsinks, 2 medium lasers, 2 PPCs, and the machine guns. Also, a lot of armor already. So we have so many support weapon systems. Wow. Now what we technically could do here is we could just get this out, machine guns, and bringing small lasers. Again, this is just an idea. We could do this. Take out the PPCs. I know. PPCs are great for this. And take out some lasers and then more heatsinks. Or even jump jets. Like, seriously, this is a good mid to close range fighter here. But this is not what we are going for. I want the PPCs. And what I'm doing now is I'm gonna hunt some PPC pluses and probably ditch all the smalls here and just go for direct pinpoint damage on this one here. So this is gonna be most likely no jump jets here. It's gonna be most likely my build for the catapult, but I want better weapons on this. So heatsinks for days, being able to sustain the fire. and probably put in the comp system, something like this. And yeah, I believe that's gonna be my build. But we're gonna see this next time, guys. I'm gonna spend some time off screen now, and that was the Battletech for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you next time, guys. Goodbye.